What are you doing right now?
What? Like balls.
In case you were wondering. Filling out a March Madness bracket is one of the most stressful things of the year.
I just do the same crap every year and I end up in the same crappy spot every year. It's a hard thing to do, right?
Well, I mean, it's not hard to fill it out. It's
Right.
hard to get it right.
Here's the thing. I don't know a lot about NCAA basketball. Who's kidding who? I don't follow I don't follow it religiously. I usually read too much. I'll go on Yahoo Sports, ESPN, The Score. Everyone has a different opinion about who to pick. So then I'm like, confused. Then I make my bracket and then I ask people what their bracket looks like, and that's a mistake. You second guess everything.
I do overthink everything, but I have a real problem with picking underdogs. Every year I walk into March Madness thinking I'm gonna like predict every upset. Like, yeah, this upset could happen, this could happen, this could happen. It's like, I wanna take that risk. I just wanna walk on the edge. I wanna be that person. This is my thing. I could come nowhere close to having like a winning bracket. But if I predict the one big upset that happens in the tournament, I'll brag for days, weeks. That would be enough for me. The other thing that I always do, I just have this addiction to taking Wichita State really far all the time. I don't know what it is. I don't know, I just like them.
Do you like to do it in a group or are you by yourself in the zone?
I can't, because then I let people cloud my judgment and then I end up really mad being like, I was gonna take Wichita State and you talked me out of it.
It's so hard. Like, imagine being that person that gets the Final Four right.
You know, it's what dreams are made of. One more thing that I actually love about March Madness.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to talk about their bracket. But like, nobody really gives a crap. I could like stroll into work and you can be like, Jackie, how's your bracket? But like, you don't really care. You just want to talk about my bracket. It's so funny to me whenever I have those conversations. Pay attention. If you go to work or in a conversation with your friends and they ask you how your bracket is, just watch how quickly that conversation turns to being about their bracket. It's hilarious. And it really
so true.
When people ask that question, they don't mean it. They're just looking for an in to be like, oh, well, my bracket.
I've done that before where I'm like, hey, like, how you doing? And then you're like waiting to be like, well, look at mine. I was right about this. It's so true.
So I encourage you all to time someone when you get asked that question this year. How's your bracket? Just take a quick look at your watch and see how fast that person turns the conversation back to their bracket, because it'll be quick.
However, I need help with my bracket. Like, please, give me tips. What do you do? How close have you ever gotten? And by the way, don't give me advice if you suck at brackets. I want to hear from the superstars.
Yeah, give us your advice. What should we do with our March Madness brackets?
And how should we do it?
Let us know in the comments below.
Cheers.
Oh, okay.